Hello and welcome to How You Living. Today on Monday the 21st, which is a big deal, so we'll talk about that. I'm Dr. Kiva.
And I'm Robin B. Good afternoon, everybody. I got it right for the first time.
She was about to say
I
good
sure
morning.
Was. It's a habit. But yeah, so today is not only is it the first day of winter, it's something called winter solstice.
Interesting.
And also the Great Conjunction. Have you heard of that?
I have not. What is that?
There's quite a few things going on. I'm not very familiar, but what I understand is that's when Jupiter and Saturn are as close to each other as ever. And supposedly this is also an opportunity for new things.
Yeah, because I think the atmosphere is because it's in Aquarius.
Okay, right. And you want to hear something crazy? So I was got plumbing issues. I broke the handle on my tub, so I was calling mowing. Okay, so I was calling the plumbing or whoever you call those people. So while I'm on hold, what is playing? The Age of Aquarius. How crazy is that?
I'm sure it was intentional.
I wonder, are they that woke? That means they're conscious.
Yeah, because when it's in Aquarius, that's the time of change.
Okay.
And so it's a shift. And what is it? This hasn't happened in
over since 1624, something like that.
Yeah.
So it is very much a 400-year deal. There's a lot of significance to this particular one.
Exactly. And it'll be in Aquarius for 2,000 years or so after this.
Right. And the last time those two planets were this close, they said was 2000. The year 2000. But never this close since 1600.
Exactly. And we need a shift.
Yeah. It's time. It is definitely time.
So the things that you ideally should do during the winter solstice is like think about what you've done for the year that you want to kind of get rid of.
Okay.
Like, okay, that's one thing. Possibly go through your house, smudge, get some sage to burn out the energy, maybe even open windows.
Smudge yourselves
in your home.
Okay.
You can always increase your vibration with a meditation.
I want you to know I did that this morning, and all the way here I played vibrational music. I really was trying to raise my vibration, and I literally did a very serious meditation.
Nice.
I'm trying.
Now the other thing is think about the people in your life that are really close to you, both negative and positive.
Okay.
Keep the positive and start to let go of those negative people that you have in your life.
Okay.
And then also just kind of look and see what you want for. This would be a good day to do your vision board.
I agree. And that is funny you said that because I have a vision board from a few years ago, but I literally last night I said, today's the day to update my vision board. Exactly. I really need to do that.
So I think that would be a good thing to do. Burn some candles for the ancestors.
Yeah. And then, yes, let's do that. And then as far as candles, because there are a lot of rituals that you can do. And there were 4 candles, and I think they're all earth colors. Like you can burn either orange or red. And I bet you are something, I'm sure if I do it, you probably do it too.
Maybe. Do
you have new moon rituals? So on new moon, I like to do my rituals. I like to be intentional about it. And I always light one of those, either one, orange or sometimes I'll light them both. But then I write down all the things I want, and then just go ahead and internalize it, and then I let it go. And let the universe take care of the rest of it.
Well, you know what's interesting? It's like if you look at the Ifa religion.
Okay.
If you want to call it, or Ifa spirituality.
Okay.
It's all about ancestors.
Okay.
So you would burn maybe a white and a red candle to represent your ancestors.
Okay.
And like you have different colors for the for the deities. I guess you would call it like Oshun is a yellow color. So each of the gods have different colors.
Okay.
And your vibration is with those particular gods. So I do have like a yellow candle for Oshun, and I have a red and white for ancestors.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is good. Okay. Yeah, because I am all about the spirituality. I really am.
Well, what about since the shift is Kwanzaa starts right on the 26th?
Absolutely. Have we? Oh, the 26th. That's
right.
After,
yeah. So that starts this week also.
And that's going to be good to do. I hadn't done that since I was a child, but do you know that's what we practiced in my childhood? The school we went to, we literally practiced Kwanzaa.
Nice.
So I remember most of them. I don't remember all of them.
I never practiced Kwanzaa. But this year I'm
it's
going
very
to.
cool. I think I will
This
do
year,
it with you. I even have a Kwanzaa gift for you. So make sure I get it to you. We're going to have to hook up.
But I'm going to have to go through the whole thing. I'm going to go get the candles. I have to get the setup. But yeah, I'm going to practice this year.
Actually, and it's good to have those principles up all the time anyway. Those are really the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Can you name?
Most of them.
Okay, what do you have?
I got Ujima, Umoja, Kujichagulia, Paumba, Imani, Nia. That's most of them.
I couldn't name any of them.
And I was like about 8. So obviously they left an impression on me. But it's been a while.
What do they mean in English?
Well, Nia means faith. Kujichagulia means collective work and responsibility. Paumba means, oh girl. Oh my goodness. I can't remember them all. But I should have had them here. I wish this is like a pop quiz. But I always love Kujichagulia because at that age to learn something with that many syllables.
I know, right? I'd be impressed too. At 8, Kujichagulia.
But I remember Imani means faith because a lot of people started naming their children Imani.
Oh, okay.
And Nia. And Nia is purpose.
Now, Shanti is somewhere in there, right?
Is Ashanti in
there? I seemed like I've said something that was related to Kwanzaa and Ashanti.
It's very possible. But you're going to make me go pull out my book now because I did actually print something out this past week, or I cut something out that I found in a newspaper all about the 7 principles. I'm really going to study that.
Yeah, because
it's good for us.
Especially with the new moon, with there being a shift,
right,
and starting to do your vision board tonight and your meditation and smudging, and then to turn around and start Kwanzaa on the 26th.
And we're going to just be in that vibration the whole time. We need that frequency right now. We got to really elevate what's going on. 21 is going to be a better year. We're just claiming it, everybody.
We for sure claiming that.
That's right. And in relations to things changing, we know a lot of just kind of segueing.
Right.
Small businesses suffered this year a lot, especially brick and mortar.
Yes.
But the guest we have today, I think, is a perfect setup for this particular day, because she's going to give people an opportunity to shift their fortune.
Exactly.
Really.
Exactly. To let go of that old thinking and say, how can I do for myself to be an entrepreneur that's going to be a better good for humanity or for your family?
So
this
community.
would be an ideal time to do a shift.
Because I believe, and I know you do too, if you are someone who has wealth, it's your responsibility to help your community. And that is really a big motivator for me to want to be wealthy, so I can do other stuff for people who who can't.
Yeah.
But for when we bring on Jeanette, she's going to show us how there are a lot of small businesses who've been around for years, but they don't really know what's out there. They don't know what the resources are that could really change their life. And she has been responsible, her program has been responsible for literally changing lives, where people have gotten $1 million contracts.
Yeah.
And it's really focused on minority business. So, we're going to learn what a subcontractor does and how they communicate with or how they get in touch with a general contractor and what that's all about.
Yeah, because knowledge is everything. Because you have the idea, so but what do you do with the idea? Because it can be kind of fearful to say I'm going to go out on my own and make it happen, and
it is. And one thing this year, because so many people lost their job, I think this is one of the largest explosions of small people, entrepreneurs, let's say, people going out for themselves.
Right.
And some people even left their job to work for themselves because,
you realize
it's great to take control. Don't wait for them to lay you off. Lay yourself off.
Exactly.
And become your own boss,
Well, join us when we get to talk to Jeanette. What's Jeanette's last name? Jeanette. What's an interesting last name?
It is a beautiful name. I'm sure she's got a story behind that gorgeous name, I'm sure.
So join us when we come to find out more about becoming your own boss in 2021 and letting go of all the stuff from 2020. So join us in a few minutes with How You Living.
Be right back.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
And we are back at How You Livin' on Edge Radio TV. And today we have a very special guest, Ms. Jeanette Boleware, who is running the Fort Bend ISD Small Business Enterprise Program. And this program has really been a life changer for a lot of small businesses around town. Before we actually bring her on, I'm going to give you all a little background on Ms. Boleware. Number one, she is very much award-winning. I think she's won at least 12 awards, and not just for Fort Bend, but also for the city of Houston. So everybody loves her, including the mayor and everybody else, definitely me. So let me just give you guys a little background. Ms. Boleware is an award-winning small business enterprise manager, program manager with Fort Bend ISD. She's the one who developed and structured the small business program to assist Fort Bend in achieving their small business goals. She also exceeded 25% of that goal. I think I said it right, but you'll correct me if that's not true. Fort Bend ISD Small Business Enterprise Program provides increased business opportunities for locally certified small businesses to participate in contracting and procurement at the district, and she'll explain to us what that means. Now, in order for me to hear her, I got to put this thing on. Good afternoon, Jeanette. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Good afternoon.
She's nice and clear.
You?
Great. I am great. And you are?
We're
Awesome.
we're very grateful that you joined us today on
The-
winter solstice.
Exactly.
That's not by accident. We know that things line up the way they're supposed to. So,
Absolutely.
can you give us a little background on yourself? Anything you'd like the audience to know?
Well, I'm very passionate about helping small businesses, and that's what it's all about. When we get in these positions, we want to ensure that the business not only get opportunities with Fort Bend ISD, but get opportunities for all programs similar to this one in Houston and surrounding areas.
One thing I do know about you is you are very passionate. You are one of the busiest women I know, but you always take time to help someone who's trying to go forward in their business. We're going to have a few questions about you.
Yeah. So how long had? Good morning. Oh, I can't say good morning.
Okay, Robin
Good
Jr.
evening. Good afternoon.
There you go.
So, how long has the Fort Bend ISD program been running?
Actually, we've been running the program for 4 years.
Okay.
And in those 4 years, as Robin stated, we've achieved 12 awards and we've exceeded the board's goal. Right now, we're at 26% for construction and 30% for architectural and engineering services. So we're very excited about that.
That is pretty awesome. Congratulations on that. Now, these awards are for different things.
Yes, Strategic Partner of the Year, Bronze Sponsor of the Year, Award of Merit, Advocate of the Year. You name it. I mean, Robin, I'm just excited that the program has gotten all of those awards. And we just received 3 more this month.
Congratulations. Wow.
And those 3 consist of Award of Merit again, Strategic Partner of the Year, and Bronze Sponsor.
That is very awesome.
So please forgive me because I might be a little slow this morning. I didn't have coffee. So with the program, you help small businesses work with with Fort Bend ISD, or you help to develop the small business. I don't know
That's
which
a
way.
good question.
Yeah.
It's a combination of both, because in the program, the district has a $992.6 million bond, and we assist businesses that's interested in doing businesses to achieve opportunities in that area. We also get requests from individuals, as you all were talking about earlier, that want to start a business and don't know where to go, what to do, or where to start. And we assist them in doing that as well.
And one thing I know is that Jeanette actually facilitates one-on-ones. So that's why I say no matter how busy she is, if you want to have some mentoring and understand what's required, she will let you have a one-on-one with her, and she will explain to you the program or how it goes. So I thought that was very generous of you.
Thank you. Absolutely. The focus groups, they are trade specific. We have those as well. We've implemented those. So, for example, if it's a technology vendor, on our website at www.fortbendisd.com/S as in Sam, B as in boy, E as in Eric, P as in Paul, there's a schedule of those specific trades where they can come in and they actually meet the directors of Fort Bend ISD and some of the other staff to get them acclimated to the system. Now, the one-on-one is 30-minute intervals that I meet with them, and I actually put together a packet to kind of help everybody, to kind of guide them in establishing their goals and what it entails to do business with Fort Bend, and not only Fort Bend, but other districts and organizations as well. They can register for those one-on-one meetings. It's on our website as well. Just click and our office will receive your request and we'll schedule the one-on-one meetings.
That is awesome. And now I know you have several relationships around Houston. For instance, like Metro, HCC. Are those considered partners?
Yes, we have actually, when the businesses meet with us, they will find out about all of our partners: Metro, Houston Community College, University of Houston, United States Small Business Administration. I mean, the list goes on and on, but we really ensure when we meet with them that they're acclimated to everyone and all of our partners as well.
That is awesome.
Hmm.
Now, in order to do business with one of them, and I'm not going to be greedy with the question, I promise.
So
This is my
she
last
say,
one.
whatever.
There's a criteria that a small business owner has to have.
Yes, there is a criteria. The first thing we want them to do is be registered. And every entity you have to register with them separately. Now, for Fort Bend, you're going to register in Bonfire. That link is also on our website. They can click on Become a Vendor and it will take them directly to it. And if they have any issues or concerns, they can always reach out to me and I'm available to answer their questions and assist them.
Nice. Well, because
We,
we're going to end up talking because I'm actually starting to open a clinic in Fort Bend.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh my goodness! I
Yeah.
did not realize this.
Yeah.
Dr.
So,
Kiva is about to go west.
so that's why I'm looking to say, okay,
Go
where is
west,
that
young
website?
lady.
I'm
Get some
a
more.
register right there.
That's great. Yeah, she's the right person for you to talk to. Because think about it, with all your expertise, you might be eligible for every one of the companies.
I'm gonna try.
She's all about wellness.
I mean, and that's perfect because everyone needs to take care of their health. They really
Absolutely.
do.
Hmm.
And having a wellness clinic, awesome. And
Absolutely.
I'll be happy to mentor you and point you in the right direction.
The best mentor. Really
Okay, I'm
is.
definitely gonna call. So you can get one-on-one mentorship with you. So is there other training? There are a lot of training that the small businesses can get through
Absolutely.
the
We
program.
have a workshop schedule that's on our website as well as the focus group schedule, as I aforementioned. We have 4 workshops that are scheduled this month. I mean, this year, upcoming year. Uh, Robin, I'm getting ahead of myself.
See, that's how busy she is. It feels like it's all in one month.
It does.
6 focus groups that's upcoming for the 2021
Oh my
year. So, and they're all going to be virtual. We want to take care of everybody, make sure everybody remains safe.
And so we know that one of them's technology. What are the other
What
focus
focus
groups?
groups?
We have the different traits: HVAC, MEP. Oh, Robin, it's so many.
I know. Sorry about that. So I know what HVAC is, which air conditioning.
Yeah.
But what's MEP?
Mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
Okay. And then it's probably one who does furniture or security.
Yeah, we have security, audio, visual.
Uh-huh.
We have keys and locks. We have
Architecture.
painting. We have flooring. We have sheetrock. So there,
Security.
landscaping. There's a
Mm.
vast amount of trades that's there, and anyone that's not listed, if they reach out to me, then we would implement those as well.
Yeah, because it takes a lot to
Oh
run
yeah.
the city for sure.
Yeah, because that technology center you guys put up was it last year?
Yes, the Korean Technology School. Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, that is spearheaded through one of our directors, and she is um, amazing when it
Okay.
comes to that. And we have students that are in the program for various trades.
Okay.
Now, Meredith is her name, Wadasak. She can give a little bit more highlights about to students and parents about the school if anyone is interested in that. And they also accept partners for that school as well for various trades.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So that would
technology
be
is
for
the big thing that's even with the 2021
uh-huh.
technology is something that's probably going to be really huge
And
for
for
the upcoming year.
in the high school kids need to have something
especially
like that.
coding.
Yeah.
Because when I went to go vote, because I also live in Fort Bend, and right there at the community center or city hall, I'm not really sure, that you could tell it was a lot of technology driven stuff going on, and you're like,
Yes.
whoa.
Yeah, Fort Bend is all about
They even had
the
a
future.
virtual lady talking to us, telling us
Oh,
what's going on
really?
in the yeah.
Was that your handiwork, Jeanette?
It's like she got her finger on everything.
Yeah, basically. She's very well known throughout, because you participate in the city of Houston's procurement program as well, right?
Yes, the City of Houston, HCC, University of Houston. We recently participated in the Dallas ISD Day. It was over 2,000 vendors that was a part of that. Annie Partey is the director of that particular program, but it was awesome, Robert, and I would love to do a warm introduction with you all
We would
so
love
that
that.
you can meet her and be a part of that.
Yeah,
That would
because I
be
think
fantastic.
especially in Houston, I feel like people would always talk about minorities not really getting some of those contracts.
And Jeanette is very well versed in that. So there's a requirement for the general contractors to hire a certain number of minority business. Is that correct?
Well, what it is our board has approved that when they are bidding or submitting proposals, we're asking for up to a 25% participation goal. And so most of the GCs, what we do is we have that's what the focus groups is about, to forge relationships or build relationships between the GC and the sub so that they can meet those goals.
And you said you've exceeded those.
Yes, we've actually with construction, it's 26%, excuse me. And we've actually paid out $71.4 million.
You hear that?
And
I need to go into construction.
It's not too late.
on the architectural and engineering side, we paid out $8.7 million. We've
It's like
awarded
there's more.
$512 million in construction and $40.9 million in architectural and engineering services. So it's lucrative. And Robin, I'm so excited that when we return after the first of the year, we're going to begin talking about goods and services, professional services, and bringing all of that in as well.
Finally.
Wow.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Well, we're going to take a little short break at this point, and we'll come back and find out more about this program, because obviously it's something that we all need to, get prepared, get our stuff in order so we know who we can contact and get Miss Jeanette to be our mentor.
Absolutely.
So join us after this little short break.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay.
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. Find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
Want to know where her husband's from, right?
You know? So we're speaking with Miss Jeanette Boleware, and she's with the Fort Bend ISD Small Business Program, and we're finding out how businesses can, one, start, because she can give you direction for that, and also how to possibly get contracts working with Fort Bend HISD. I wonder, when you, Jeanette, if you don't mind me asking, with the contracts, do you have to have your business in Fort Bend in order to work with you, or can you be in Harris County or any of the surrounding counties and still work with the Fort Bend HISD?
It can be in Houston and surrounding areas.
Yeah, so it would be awesome for us to get the contract.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, do you guys, there is a requirement to do business, and that's the certification, correct?
Right. The first thing we ask them to do is to register in Bonfire, as I forestated earlier. And then the next thing we ask them to do is make sure that they're certified. And we assist them in that. We don't certify, Fort Bend does not, but our certifying agencies, we only have 4 at this time. And that is the City of Houston, and we accept SBE, MBE, WBE, PDBE, Metro, SBE, the Port, SBE, and the United States Small Business Administration, SBA 8A.
Yeah,
that went over my head.
I was going to ask, would it be too much? I can identify some of those acronyms, but not all of them. Like SBE, Small Business Enterprise.
Yes. Okay. MBE, Minority Business Enterprise.
Then women.
PE is those that have a disability, like veterans, etc., will fall under that category. WBE is women-owned businesses, but we accept them from the City of Houston. Where people get confused is they may have it, but they have it in another entity, with another entity, and we cannot accept it, or the district does not recognize it unless it's through the City of Houston.
And then I know Metro has a low threshold compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah, Metro is really quick in getting the SBE certification to do business with Fort Bend. And Metro, actually, if they have everything that Metro asks them for, they can actually get their certification in 30 days or less.
That's amazing.
And when they have the one-on-one meeting with me, I have all of that in the packet, that contact information and that requirement in there as well.
Okay, so you have to be certified before you can go through the Fort Bend Small Business Program, and these are the certifications.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
You don't have to be already certified when you come in. When you can register and schedule an appointment to meet with me, even if there's a bid out and you're not certified yet, you can go ahead and place your bid. But when we meet, I'm going to tell you we need to quickly get you certified so that if you're awarded, you won't miss that $25 million contract.
He's very much an advocate.
And it's good because you can be certified in different criterias also.
Absolutely. And one of the things, Robin, you may not be aware of, is that if someone is certified by an entity that is not recognized by Fort Bend, we send them to the port, and the port has criteria that they have to meet, and they can enroll in the port if they accept that particular one, and then the port will issue the SBE if they qualify.
Well, you do need a mentor to walk through this
really
process.
Do. It seems super complicated, but the more you attend, like well, it used to be monthly. Now you do quarterly procurement
Yes,
events.
that's right.
Jeanette has these experts that come out and break it down for you, and they're very encouraging because they show you it's not like the most painful thing in the world as long as you have somebody to help you.
Yeah.
And Jeanette knows everyone, and she knows everything. What she doesn't know, she knows somebody who knows it.
Right.
Right?
It's just like learning a foreign language. The first time you hear it, you're like, oh my goodness, what exactly are you saying? But then once you are around it and you get used to the terms, then it's not so daunting.
That's true.
Yeah.
And now, for people who are certified and familiar with doing business with your company, you mentioned bids. So you guys have a site where they can find the ongoing bids?
Yes, that's in Bonfire. So
Okay.
there is a link, a little button on my webpage, www.fortbendisd.com/SB as in boy, EP as in Paul. And they can click on that and it will take them directly to the Bonfire portal. They can also go to our procurement, our purchasing site, and click on it and get those as well. If they have an issue finding those, they can always email me and I will point them right to where they need to go.
And do you still have an alert where they can sign up and they will get emails whenever there's a related bid out there?
Absolutely. That's through Bonfire.
Bonfire.
Once they register and the vendor registration of Bonfire, they can get those notifications. They are eligible to receive notifications.
So you're working on the bids for 2021 now.
Yes,
And
we are.
What is considered a year for bids? Is a year like January, December? And then, so if you're getting into it now, would you be able to get for 21, or are you getting for 2022?
Good question.
Some of the bids are duration of more than a year. It just depends on what the district is looking for at the time. When you look at the bid proposals on the site, it will give you the time duration. Now, the district's school year begins in July and ends in July, but that does not mean the bids end like that. The bids can run over a 2 to 3 year period, depending on the scope of work.
Yeah, that's good to know. So if you're starting now, there still is a possibility to do bids for 2021. So that's good to know for a small business.
And we're always getting requests, and things are always happening. Look at COVID-19, and it has brought some opportunities as well for people that have the PPE and etc. So this is endless for anyone that wants to start and have a business and bring their business into fruition.
So this is a weird question, but what's the biggest contract you remember being awarded to someone? Like several million?
31 million.
Were they single and were they a man? I have a lot of sisters.
They were under a bunch of different certifications.
Inquiring minds need to know.
They were under the minority, the women, and the small business.
That's phenomenal.
1 million. And what that entails is it allows GCs to hire subcontractors to do business, to work along with them, alongside of them.
Yeah,
and
I was going to ask that.
Actually, with some of the GCs that hire some of the subcontractors, and this is to all subs out there in every category, always do quality work. And when you do quality work, you cannot begin to imagine what good things will happen for you. Had a company to come in under the GC that did such an excellent job that the head of that department wanted to ensure that that company was certified, registered, and had been acclimated through the SBEP program. and they begin to award smaller projects to that company.
That is awesome.
Yeah, because even if you are, because a small business, you know, you don't necessarily have all these people working for you. So if it's just an individual, also, if you get those contracts, then you can hire people.
And that's something you all talk about, right? That's a very good question.
Yeah.
You can bring in like your own subcontractors, isn't that?
Exactly.
To make sure that job gets done.
Right.
Okay.
And a lot
of people needing jobs too.
I'm sorry, Jeanette. What are you saying?
A lot of the GCs, that's what they do. They actually bring in some of their subs and then introduce them to our program, and we enroll them into the small business program.
Wow. Okay, so they may get their resources from somewhere else, but they want them to take advantage of your program.
Yes, and and what it is an advantage for Fort Bend ISD.
Oh yeah.
And it makes a win-win for all of us.
Now, I've heard of something called a capability statement. Is that required for anyone, or is it just to enhance the opportunity?
Well, actually, we require, but it's sometimes for some of the vendors it's so confusing until I like to meet with them to really talk about it. But it is a one-page, one-sided resume of their company. And say, for instance, they've gone through and they are MEPs, and the district has an issue where they needed to upgrade all MEP projects, and say to me, Jeanette, can you share with me a list of all of the MEPs that have been acclimated through the system and that you have their capability statement? Pull them together, send them over to that department, and that department does the bid process the way it should be done, and with the 3 quotes, and we decide, who's going to get it. We evaluate.
That's awesome.
So it's just capabilities. I mean, what's your capabilities?
Absolutely. Okay. So it's sort of like your one-page advertising on your skills.
Right. Okay. And that's what I tell everybody.
Okay.
So once again, if someone is listening and they want to get into the program, what was the website again that they need to go to?
It's www.fortbendisd.com/S as in Sam, B as in boy, E as in Eric, P as in Paul. Our telephone number is 281-327-7697.
And so that's definitely the starting point, because going to that website will give you the direction on everything that you need to do.
Absolutely.
And the SBEP stands for Small Business Enterprise Program.
Absolutely.
In case they forget the whatever, they'll know that part, and they'll find their way through. Okay.
Wow, this has been an enlightening kind of day. So I'm gonna have to call Jeanette. She's gonna be my mentor, and she's gonna help and direct me through Fort Bend. It's gonna be awesome.
That's nice.
I love it. I love it. Robin can tell you.
We know you love what you do. It shows. And I do miss the in-person events, because Jeanette would always have a nugget. Yeah.
You always got to drop a nugget.
Oh, man.
It's like dropping the mic. Oh, yeah.
Well, she definitely is a mic drop, and always fed everybody so well. I like free food.
I'm there. I get to eat and
yes, and it was great. Really healthy stuff.
You can get me through my stomach.
And that's the way to her heart.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for sharing their information and spending time with us today.
Are
we done?
Wow. Yeah.
Time goes by so fast.
It's the winter solstice.
You know what? This is the shortest day of the year. The shortest day and the longest night. Well, Jeanette, before we sign off, is there anything you'd like to share that we did not cover?
Well, one of the things I want everybody to know is that what we do in this program is all about our children and building communities. Whatever we do, we're creating environments that's conducive to learning, and our children are the forefront of all of this. Thank you, Robin.
Those are facts.
Okay, so
Thank
she
you
just
so
dropped
much.
the mic.
That was a mic drop. That really was.
Well, thank
We
you for our
appreciate
nugget.
you. We're going to be bringing you back when you have some more, probably sometime next year, early, when you could tell us about the newer project.
What, probably?
Did I say probably?
Because this year is done.
Oh yeah. Okay. So most definitely
have one more
2021.
One more Monday this year, and then we are in 2021.
But this information is super valuable for a lot of the small businesses that are suffering and don't know what's available. So
lack of knowledge.
Who knew there's millions of dollars still out there despite COVID?
Well, we knew there were millions. We just didn't know how to get to them.
There you go.
So it's that lack of knowledge. So,
Absolutely.
Well, ignorance is bliss.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. We appreciate you taking time on your vacation week.
Thank you, and I look forward to our next show.
It will be soon.
And we'll have lots of more opportunities.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Winter Solstice.
Happy Kwanzaa.
And Happy Kwanzaa.
That was nice. So it was fun.
Yeah, it was great. Take care. Thank you very much. And I guess, are we signing off?
We are signing off.
All right. God bless you, Jeanette. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you all too. Look forward, Dr. Bill. Now we have to do your little one-on-one. I hold your hand through the process.
Oh, she'll be calling.
Oh, don't you worry.
Believe. Take care. And as always, we got to say, how you living? Happy holidays, everybody.